before bedtime, I used to be like, okay, let's work. It's freaking like 1 a.m.
It's a very toxic environment.
Yeah, but now, before bedtime, I'm going to read a book.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another video podcast. This is Misa.
And this is Yuka.
And welcome to the
Misa Yuka podcast.
We're two sisters living in Tokyo. We were born in Japan, raised in the States. And on this podcast, we talk about different things that we relate to each week. And we hope you relate to as well. So what is today's topic, Yuka?
Time management.
Time management. So, like, time management, it has been a big part of my life recently because I've been, like, juggling a lot of different things. And I have a lot of deadlines. And I'm pretty sure, like, you guys have a lot of, like, deadlines and stuff you have to do as well.
Right. So how do we do time management? Are there some things that, because I feel like you're really good at time management.
No, I think you're really good at time management. I always see you get your stuff done.
Maybe because I don't have much things to get done.
Really? Yeah,
maybe
that's...
I think I just know how much I can take on, whereas you don't know your limits. So then you take on everything, and then it ends up, like, you end up, like, having to do a lot of things that don't fit in your schedule.
Whoa. Why is that, like, true?
Because I literally analyze your schedule, and I'm like, that's a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah.
You look through my Google Calendar?
Yeah, I always check if you have time to do stuff with me, and you don't, so.
No! This is why you guys not hanging out with me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
It's because you don't have time.
No, that's not true. Maybe I'm just not making time.
You're right.
Yeah. I think, like, time is all about making time.
Whoa, that is very deep.
Wisdomy, right?
Wisdomy.
But this is what I've been really thinking about. So background story, again.
Mm-hmm.
So aside of this, like, podcast, like, content stuff, I also teach dance, which I not just teach, but I have to, like, choreograph dances, and I teach it to kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I also teach English. I have my own, like, English program that's going on right now for Japanese people. And that kind of started, like, this April, so this month. And I'm, like, part of, like, volunteering stuff, which I'm pretty, like, active in. And yeah, like, aside from all of this content stuff, which also is a lot of work.
Right.
So I have to, like, I juggle a lot of different things, plus life, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's, like, a lot, and the first thing first, like, I feel like you don't have to do everything. Like, you don't have to, like, kind of do it all, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can kind of...
But the thing is, you do it all.
Yeah, I do it all, and I'm actually kind of dying inside, so, like, I'm trying not to do it all.
So I think what I've been taught is, like, you kind of list out all the things that you need to do, and then is it, like, do you need to do it today? I guess there's, like, 3 categories. One is, like, you need to do it today. 2 is, like, you can do it today, but even if you do it tomorrow, no one's gonna die. And then 3, you can do it later.
Yeah.
So 3 categories. Yeah, prioritization. Yeah. And then trying to figure out what I need to do for the day.
Right. So it's like a given, though.
I know, but you're not doing the given.
Okay, so let's do the given first then. Okay. Well, like, the first thing first, like, I don't think it's like really glamorous to be doing all these things, right? I think it's, like, better if you are focused and, like, doing the things that needs to get done. So that's, like, first things first. But in order to, like, how to, like, manage your time, yes, I definitely write down. I used to, like, kind of electronically type everything.
Right.
But I realized that doesn't stick to my brain.
Right.
Right? And that's why, like, I think it's more effective if you just, like, write it on paper. And I'm not a big fan of, like, planners, like planners for planners, right? So I just make my own notebook that I just buy for like $3 or something. And then I just write down on one side, I just write down the thing, or no, on the right side, I write down all the things that I need to get done. And then on the left side, I make out a schedule for the whole day. So what time you have to wake up, and then like all the meetings that you have for the day. And then you try to fit in, okay, what I can do between those meetings, right? So that's when like the idea of time blocking starts. So what you said, I think like you do Google Calendar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we like block out like all the times that you have to like block out time for that task.
Yeah.
Right? In order to do it.
Yeah.
That's really powerful.
Yeah, I think it is. But for someone like me, I end up not doing that. Like, I block time, but it just does not go the way that I plan it out.
Right.
So, I, first, like, I'll plan out my day, like, the day before, like, the night before. Right. And I think that's really important, so you know what you're going to do the next day. And all you have to do the next day is just look what you're going to do what you're going to do for that day in the morning. And we'll see, things don't go out the way I want it to be. So I readjust all the things that I was supposed to do that day during that time. And then I change the colors so that I'm kind of just like correcting my day. Right. And seeing what I did wrong, I guess. Yeah. And then so if I see what I did wrong, I can see the patterns of like, oh, I'm not doing this right. I'm like taking too much time, maybe scrolling through my phone or something.
You do that?
Yeah, and like waste time scrolling through my phone. And I'll be like, oh, I really need to change my habits. But like correcting my day or correcting my schedule really helps me.
Oh, okay. That's one thing that you do.
Yeah, that's one thing I do.
That's interesting. So like recently I've been timing myself.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean like just to do like, because I'm a big procrastinator of things that I don't want to do. Right. Such as washing the dishes. Right. Doing the laundry. Right. Just cleaning up. Right. Yeah. So that's why I have my friend Echo or Alexa.
It's gonna be like,
oh no, she's gonna talk. Yeah, my Alexa, and I say like, Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes, and then within that 15 minutes, you won't believe how much you can get done in 15 minutes. If you have 15 minutes, you can actually, like for me, I can wash dishes and kind of cook rice or something. You know, like you can do a lot of things in 15 minutes that you don't even realize in your life. If you have 15 minutes, you can do like one workout video and get your workouts in. If you have 15 minutes, you can do, I don't know, what can you do? Like you can do the small tasks that maybe you can go to the dry cleaners and drop off some stuff. Or, you know, you can do a lot of things in 15 minutes. So recently I've been like timing myself so that I'm more aware of like how much time I'm spending. And then whenever I like find myself scrolling through my phone, I'm like, okay, I'm going to end this at, I don't know, 3 p.m. And then, because it's kind of like stressful to like, be like, okay, like end it so quickly. Right. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna give myself just another like 5 minutes to scroll through my phone, and that's like you're giving yourself time that much time, so you don't feel bad, right? But at 3 p.m. when like the time hits, you're going to end it, yeah, and then you're gonna move on. And like,
that's true. Yeah, timing is so important.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like stress. It's not really stressful. I thought it was going to be stressful at first, but it's been really helping me to get stuff done, and to get it done so that you don't have to think about it anymore. Yeah. You know? It was, because I'm such a big, like, I'm like the biggest procrastinator. I seriously procrastinate everything.
I know.
Do you not?
I do.
Oh.
I feel like I'm a bigger procrastinator than you.
It's so funny because, like, I see Yuka as, like, not a procrastinator. Like, she works, and she's done. That's how I see.
So false.
Really?
False? Yeah, it's.
That's how I see you. And so whenever I'm procrastinating, I'm like, I have to be like Yuka. I need to get it done. You know?
Yeah, I get nothing done.
That's so funny.
It's really funny. But like the timing thing, I think like there's like this thing where like the best timing increments is like 30 minutes and you take a little break, 30 minutes and you take a little break, and that's like the most effective way to get stuff done.
What is that thing? Okay.
I don't know. I think it might have been like 20 minutes or something. But
yeah, it's like this one method, right?
Yeah,
the timing method. Yeah, but I don't know, like the break part, I don't really get. Like, what do you do? Kind of. So whenever I have like the burst of energy, I kind of do it. So I'm not really like a routine person. I wish I'm like more of a routine person.
I wish I'm a routine person
who can like resist routineness. I seriously cannot resist routine. Like, I get this like resistance.
I want a routine.
You want a routine?
Yeah.
But you can't stick to a routine?
Yeah, I can't stick to it.
Like, I mean, like, I think it'll be good if I have a routine and I try to do it. But I also do get, like, resistance. And I feel like I want to, like, live a more intentional life. Not, like, being so autopilot all the time.
Like a robot?
Yeah, so that's why... like, I'm, like... I guess I should have a routine, but, like... I try to have a routine, but at the same time, change up stuff within. But... going back to, like, the timing thing, it's been, like, helping a lot.
It really?
Yeah, like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna finish this in 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then I have this 20 minutes in mind, and then I finish it. And then I say, like, this is my goal. Like, if I have this done by the next 20 minutes, I'm done with this thing.
Right.
And then I sweep it away.
I guess it's really nice for the brain.
It's so like, nice.
Understand what you're doing.
Yeah, it's really nice because before I would, like, because even for, like, creative things, you can kind of go on and on.
Right.
Right? Like, with, like, building ideas. Like, for me, like, building choreography and stuff. And so, but that takes, you can take up, so if you have a given set of time, you can either take up all of that time to do it or allocate time for different things within that time period.
Yeah.
And then there's this law where, you are gonna fill up the time if you are given that much time. Does that make sense? You're just gonna use it all up. If you are given 5 hours, you're probably gonna take 5 hours to do that one thing. But if you only have 1 hour, you will only need 1 hour to finish that same thing.
Yeah,
right?
That's so true.
And so that's why, like understanding this, like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just give myself 1 hour to do this. The next hour, I'm going to do this. And then the next hour, I'm going to do this. Kind of like that. It's
ongoing.
Yeah, it's, like, ongoing, but it's, like, it really helps me get stuff done throughout the day while you still have the energy.
Right.
Because around, like, 9, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., like, you're going to be out of energy. And then, like, in the past, I would just do, like, everything. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'll just do it at 11 p.m. That's when I'm more comfortable. But then at 11 p.m., like, you're, like, falling asleep, right? And it's, like, not productive at all.
So do it now when you think about it.
Yeah. But then I also, like, need a plan now.
Yeah.
I used to be able to, like, kind of just do it and stuff, but I now like to know what I have to do and then do it accordingly.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's, like, so important.
It is. And that's, yeah.
So that's what I've been, like, doing with, like, time management. And I feel like I'm getting a lot of things done in a day.
Yeah.
That's not the whole point of living, though. Right?
Yeah.
Doing things done. Like, or getting things done.
You need to look up at the sky more.
Yeah. You need to be able to, like, kind of have, like, chillax time. So recently, Yuka. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Recently, I've been, like, before bedtime, I used to be like, okay, let's work. it's freaking like 1 a.m., right? I used to be like, let's work at 1 a.m.
I know,
It's like, it's crazy.
It's a very toxic environment.
Yeah, but now, I'm like, okay, it's like before bedtime, I'm gonna read a book. I actually read a book every night.
You know, it's 1 a.m., right? I would go to sleep. See, the difference between you and I. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna read a book.
No, I'm gonna read a book to sleep.
I know, you're probably asleep in like a second. So what is the point of taking the book into your hands?
It's relaxing. And I just read like, a couple of lines or something.
Probably read one sentence and you're gone. You're definitely gone.
But before...
Yeah.
But it's better than before, right? Like, before I was like, 1 a.m., let's get to work, get ideas rolling.
I know, that's why you probably had really bad ideas. Like, how to make mac and cheese.
That's a pretty good idea. Bomb idea. But yeah, like, I used to be like, okay, let's get ideas rolling at 1 a.m., but now I'm like, okay, it's 1 a.m. Let's just relax into bed. This is my time to enjoy.
Right.
And then you just have to wake up. Yuka is like trying to yawn next to me. And I can tell.
You can tell. I'm trying to yawn. The sun. Okay, we just ate. And I'm like really full. And I'm really sleepy now.
This is absurd.
Stop.
Okay.
Leave the microphone.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this is like how I manage my time. And I'm doing more than ever.
More than ever.
It's really bad. I'm like, literally, more than ever. We have some comments of like, I love your podcast, but you guys are laughing too much. We can't really hear what you're saying.
No, it was like, I don't understand why you guys are laughing. Yeah.
It's because, anyways, like literally, I'm doing a lot of things now with this timing thing. Like, I'm timing myself. It's a race.
It's a game.
It's a game against myself.
Why does that sound so funny?
The only person you're competing is you.
Yes.
But it's okay. It's because you are the only competitor for yourself. You're always winning.
I love this game.
Right? You're always winning. Like there's no other person who can win. It's you.
Yeah, but you can also lose to yourself. You can lose to your yesterday self.
Yeah, so this is like, we're always comparing and competing ourselves.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Not to anyone else.
Right.
This is what we have to think about.
Right, so conclusion. Time management.
It's about timing yourself. Just kidding. It's about like knowing what you have to do and putting an end to it.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Like the time blocking thing, and then knowing what you need to do.
Yeah, knowing what you need to do and training your brain to do it. Like, I guess it's like self-discipline, in a way.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And then like building it, and then if you can't do it, it's fine. You just have to like try it again.
Yeah, try it again tomorrow.
Yeah, and then see how you feel. This is all about like trial and error.
And then you can adjust things the next day. Like if you can't wake up at 7, try waking up at 8. If you can't wake up at 8, try waking up at 9.
Oh shoot.
Trial and error.
Yeah, it's about trying and how you feel.
Yes.
Yeah, always like really looking
right
to yourself. Yeah.
All right.
Time management. So yeah, it's like springtime. It's getting warmer. Now we can wear t-shirts now in Japan. Yay. And my feelings, my mind is getting brighter every day. Like the sun.
Great.
And I'm so much happier than the winter time.
Yes.
Yes. So I hope you guys are, I know you guys have a lot of things to do probably too, but I think like taking it one at a time, breathing is important while we like, you know, do whatever we need to do. So yeah. If you liked this video podcast, please give it a thumbs up. It's so amazing, like with so many, with the growth of the podcast. Thank you so much. When I started this podcast, I was kind of scared to like start a new channel, but it's growing so quickly thanks to you guys. And we are also on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and that's it. That was it. Okay, I hope you guys are having a great day
and a great life.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!